I'm Marlon Jackson.
I'm Tito.
Jackie Jackson.
I'm Jermaine.
And we're the Jacksons. And we love WBLS.
I like to call them my brothers because there's no question in my mind that these gentlemen, their life, their family have become a part of our lives in great ways. So I grew up thinking that I had these cats as my brothers. And I have a couple of brothers myself, but these were my extended brothers. So it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome Jermaine, Jackie, Tito, and Marlon. If you guessed it, you're right, baby. The Jacksons are in the building. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, how are you?
Glad to be here.
Man, it is so nice to see you brothers, man.
Well, nice to be here. Nice to see you as well.
You guys are some of the coolest cats I've seen. The coolest cats, man. I mean, really. I mean, just humble with all of the success that you guys have attained over the years. You guys have remained humble, and that's just a reflection, obviously,
We like
of
to
your
thank
upbringing.
you guys for playing the music for so many years on
Well,
the station.
You know what? It's easy to play great music, and you guys have managed to always select good music.
Thank you.
This is, of course, a very emotional week for all of us. Most importantly for you, we're celebrating the life, as I'm putting it, the life of Michael. And I just want to know how you guys holding up.
We're holding up pretty good. It's every year this time is very emotional, very, very tough. But we're doing what he would want us to do, keep the legacy alive.
And you're doing that effortlessly.
Yeah, and that was Jermaine.
Yes, yes. And Jermaine, I know being on the road with this tour that you guys are embarking upon has been quite touching for all of you. But for you, you know, it's already happened, and I think it's a good thing that you are not shy in letting your emotions out, because I think that's the best way to get to healing. No?
Yeah, well, during the brothers didn't notice, but several times during rehearsal, I would cry because it was just used to having Michael on my right.
Yeah.
Now Marlon's there, and I just want to dump him sometimes.
Well, you know what? I can understand why you want to do that to Marlon. Something tells me that Marlon was the troublemaker along with Michael from time to time.
Exactly.
We both were troublemakers. Yes.
Really?
Still is.
And they still are?
We have fun making trouble, though.
Yeah, I could tell, man. I could really tell.
There's nothing wrong with good fun trouble. Good
But
trouble.
no, and that's a
there's
good
bad
thing.
trouble and there's good trouble.
And you guys
We
always
made
manage to have
good
good
trouble.
trouble. Yeah, that's a
Good
great
trouble.
thing. Hey, man, how's Mom?
She's doing
fine,
great.
So
thank
great.
you.
Yeah?
I talked to her yesterday. She's doing wonderful.
Please give her our love,
Yeah.
all right? And to stay strong. If this is any dream for me, this would have to be the quintessential dream of dreams. Because not only was I trying to be a singer, because you know what they say radio guys are, right?
Yeah.
Frustrated singers that never made it. You know, so I was that guy who was hoping and praying to be the next Michael Jackson at some point, but obviously that God had different intentions for me, and I'm thankful for that opportunity. But it's nice to have you guys, man. And we've met on different occasions, except I
Yes.
never met you, Tito. I never met you, Jackie. But Jermaine,
Yeah.
Marlon, when you
Yes.
did your solo project, we definitely crossed paths. And it's nice to have you guys collectively coming together to do this unity tour.
Yes.
Which is, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, the first time that you guys are actually doing this since the victory?
Correct. First time touring since the Victory Tour, and we're having a great time on this tour.
So, Tito, I know how much tedious, you're very tedious about certain things. You're a businessman to the fullest, along with Jackie. How has everything been pulling together in organizing the tour to begin with? Because it was supposed to start up a while ago, and because you guys are such perfectionists, I understand that you pushed back the tour dates initially.
Yeah, because we wanted to really just make sure we cover 40 years of music and
It's hard to do that.
and the songs and the choreography, because we know the eyes are watching, and we're going to continue. We wanted to continue to give them such high standards of performance that we've done in the past, and that was the most important thing, not to rush it, but just to make sure we felt comfortable, right guys?
Right.
Come out right.
Yeah.
And so hope you enjoy it. Have a great time.
Oh, come on, man. How can we not enjoy it? Just by the I think if you guys just went on stage and just stood there,
Oh, no.
I mean, I think everyone would just enjoy the fact of just looking at you, ready to perform. And so now that you guys are a little more mature and ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at the video or if you're looking at them live tonight, you can see these cats don't age. I don't know what water they drink, but they don't age. But now that we understand that time has moved on, how are the routines? Are the routines for you, Marlon, Jackie, pretty
Everything
easy?
It's like riding a bike. You just tweak some things and you move forward.
Is it?
Yeah, entertaining is a part of us. We've been doing this for such a long time. So
And we just feed off each other, you
Right.
know. Once we get out there, just feed off one another. And there it is. It's back, you know. So have a good time.
You guys are playing the world famous Apollo Theater,
Yes.
a stage that
so
you guys haven't touched in a mighty
legendary
long
place.
time.
Yeah, we should do 6 shows a day on that.
Mhm.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
So excited.
Right.
About
right,
What-
we wanted to come back and do the Apollo because Apollo pretty much gave us our launching. It was the launching pad for
It
us.
was the
you know,
beginning.
from Gary, Indiana, then straight to the Apollo Amateur Night, and they were instrumental in launching us and making it happen for us. So we wanted to come back and do something special for the Apollo, and that's what we've done.
Let's talk about what I heard your mom reflect on Michael. I mean, you guys know far more than what we'll ever know about your brother. And something that was really kind of new to me, and I wasn't aware that Michael was such a fine art artist.
Yes.
I mean, he could have had a very successful career just, drawing alone.
Though he got it from my father, which we all got it from my father. He started drawing and painting and stuff when we were young, and so I guess Michael picked it up. I picked it up a little bit too, and I've always had art classes, but it comes from my father.
Wow. So aside from music, because that was definitely aside from music, but artsy, you gentlemen, you said you picked it up a little bit, Jermaine.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Yeah.
Any other side hustles, side?
Baseball. I
some
love
painting.
sports. I love a lot of sports.
So if it wasn't singing, it would definitely be sports?
It would be sports.
Shortstop,
for me. Yeah.
Chicago Cubs.
Oh, really? So you were being considered?
Yeah.
Wow.
He would love to be a Yankee, but I don't think they.
Hey, we could have used you on
need
the
him.
Mets, though. I could tell you that much. Tito?
I don't know. Maybe I would be
Their agent.
mechanic, rebuilding cars, building cars for the stars.
Do you have a lot of collection?
Yeah, I have a few.
And you repair them and everything, huh?
I rebuild them.
I'll tell you a story. I was at Tito's house one time. He had this Volkswagen van that was all beat up. What is it? Marlon, next time you see this car, it's going to look brand new, trust me. And so when I came back about 2 months later, car looked brand new. Then he told me, okay, now go online and look up this car. That car was worth $120,000.
Wow.
And he has about 7 of them. And I'm saying he buys them and he refurbishes them and fixes them up and look brand new. And just,
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he loves that.
Yeah.
And what about you, Marlon?
I think I would be in charge of all these guys, making sure.
Collecting them for
Yeah,
a
just
percentage or something.
keeping them in line.
Is that what you're doing? You're going to keep
From
them
a
in
business
line.
perspective, keep making all their stuff is in line. Yes.
Jackie, deal with the younger brothers. Were you that big brother that, was always getting on their case?
Yeah, when I was back in the day, I was the oldest one, keeping them in line. Well, my father wasn't there.
Yeah.
I kept them in line because I was the oldest and they were much younger and smaller.
Clowning around.
Were they obedient?
Yeah, they're pretty good though.
Really?
'Cause
He thought he kept us in line.
Maybe when I went to sleep, they was doing something else.
I understand, for sure. Polite. These gentlemen have embarked upon a tour called the Unity Tour. Why did you select that name, and how is the tour going so far?
Well, it's about bringing the world together.
Thank you, Tito. Give me some right here.
You know, world
That
can
was my
use it.
favorite.
The world can use it right now.
That wasn't my
you know,
favorite name, but
Very true.
yeah, it's
I think
I agree
through.
with Tito.
I'm sorry, Jermaine. I think through music is a universal language. Music and fashion is a universal language, and I think when the Lord blessed this family with a musical gift, there was some responsibility with it, and meaning that through our music we bring people together and in harmony and peace to enjoy the music and understanding, and that's what our music has done, from 90 to 3-year-olds. People can today. You put our music on, people can come around and
It's feel-good
enjoy
music.
It really
right,
is.
it's evergreen music. It never grows old.
Now, you mentioned something a little earlier when you said about the corporation kind of came together and wrote some songs for you. But at this
Not
stage,
some songs. They wrote hits for
They
us.
wrote everything.
got it. And that was the Motown years.
Yeah,
That was the Motown years.
That was Berry Gordy, Deke Richards, Funds Mizell, and Freddie Perrin. They were
I
the
Want You Back,
corporation.
ABC, The Love You Save, Sugar Daddy, Mama's Pearl,
I'll be there.
Willie Hutch wrote I'll Be There. Just
No, he
on and on and on.
Wow, that's amazing. To look at your catalog of music that you guys have represented, obviously music is the soundtrack to all of our lives. And to the millions of people that are listening to us tonight, there's one song, if not several songs, that will have a special place in everyone's heart, of theirs. So let's go down the line and find out what's that special song, if you can pick one of your many songs that you've ever done, that means and will always have a special meaning to each of you.
Well, never can say goodbye for me.
Jackie,
I like I'll Be There.
Tito.
I like Man of War.
Wow.
I'm going to stick with Man of War as well.
Really, 2 for Man of War. Why?
Yes. The message is so strong.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
The
Peace
world.
is what we need.
Thank you.
Lyrics are
Thank you,
dynamite.
Tito. Thank you, Tito.
Speaking of peace, I mean, and you guys, who better than you guys who are ambassadors of bringing that message strong to the world? Can we expect a forthcoming Jackson's CD album?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
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 Okay.
yes.
You never
after
say
this,
never.
Right after this mini
Absolutely.
tour that we're doing, we got to go back and finish up the record, then come right back out again.
What happened with the reality show, man?
We decided that we didn't want to do it anymore.
No, I got tired of them playing pranks on me, so I don't want to do it anymore.
You know, Jermaine, why do you seem to be the most innocent one? But I think there's something more to that.
No, they were clowning me, and I mean they know that I'm not a drinker, so they were putting wine in the food and all this stuff. They were killing me on this. They were killing
Tito,
me.
you
on
We'll
this.
have him tell you.
Tito
Oh, you
was
saw when
sick.
Tito did that. Huh?
He didn't know. Y'all are wrong.
He saw that.
You saw
Y'all are wrong.
Well, gentlemen,
Season the barbecue with wine.
hey man, you know what? I can go on and talk with you guys about everything, but I know you guys are on a tight schedule, and I appreciate you guys coming by tonight. What would you like to say to everyone who's got their ear tuned into us about your brother Michael, who we are embracing and holding close to our hearts and never will let go?
We like to say that Michael was a perfectionist, but he was a human being and a kind person. He was a kind person. He was blessed with an unbelievable talent that he took and used that to give back to people. That's what God blessed him, because he knew what he was going to do with it. And his whole mission was to bring an awareness to the world of people who were starving, who were sick,
He
and
thought
this and
about
that.
others before he thought
That
about himself.
was what he was all about.
Yeah.
That's what he was all about.
All
Yeah.
the things he did that the public never seen, things like helping kids with medical problems or helping
He's
kids
the number
through
one
college.
donor in the world of individual for charity. No one has done more than him when it comes to that.
And one thing that people don't understand about this family is that during the early days, and I think it started with the Motown days, and when we used to go out on tour, we used to always visit the hospitals, visit the cancer ward of little kids, and McDonald houses, Ronald McDonald houses of the kids who sick. And sometimes we'd go back, and some of them wouldn't make it because they had cancer or whatever, but to see the smile on their face, the light up,
Yeah.
just to see you walk in the room, it made you feel like
That meant everything.
that meant everything.
That was the most
That
important
meant
of
everything.
touring.
And it started there. And you come to realize what your mission in life is, to bring happiness to people and to light up people.
So, in continuing Michael's legacy and his heartfelt mission, how do you guys plan on doing that?
To continue to perform the music. That's what he would want us to do,
Yeah.
because it's so much, and keep the legacy
Yeah,
going
right.
in a very integral way, and just to keep the standards where they've always been up there,
And although he's not here, but we definitely feel his spirit.
especially on stage.
I'm sure.
Stage, yeah.
Yes, you definitely can.
Well, on that note, I guess I'll be seeing you gentlemen again, huh?
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
It won't be this long, though, huh?
Right. It won't be this long. And we just want to say to all our fans across the world that thank you for supporting
Especially
not only
in
just
New
the
York.
Jackson 5, the Jackson, but the entire
And
family.
also this radio station.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
WBLS.
been
Yes.
incredible.
But you
Yeah.
guys were there from day one, playing the hits
Way
from
back
the very
to the Frankie
beginning.
Crocker
Yes,
days.
sir.
too.
Yes, sir. You
It
guys-
was incredible
You were
people.
You guys
here.
were
Right.
incredible.